Kings conquer and achieve everything. Call his hustle a struggle? Sis, rub his shoulders. Place a hand on his head and pray he comes home. He's not the problem, he's the result. If he don't hit the streets, his people don't eat. Like a lion? Hell no. They send the woman to catch the feast. Nah, what he is a modern day entrepreneur, not a jungle beast, but a savage in these streets. Hello, water elements. Welcome to Time Wit T. This is your weekly message, and I'm back. This is a general reading. It is for the water elements of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. A lot of, before we start off, let me just say a lot of us are taking a break and stepping back and, letting Most High divine forces do what they need to do in our lives, in your lives. And there's nothing that, there's no one that can insert peace and grace into your life greater than you. So if things feel like you're going against the current or not going your way, go within. I don't know, that's channeled out, that was said. I feel like this is about to be an amazingly powerful message, positive message, but that was needed to be said, so I'm saying it. Yeah, let's get it popping though, shall we? This is general, so take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it for someone else. This is the Asar deck, or Isis, as the Romans stole and renamed the goddess. All major and minor arcana here. And let me get this deck energized and we'll get it going, okay? Divine energy, divine source, divine truth. All praises to the Most High. General reading for the water elements of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Using your Asar deck for overall energy. What do they need to know? What is this overall energy? Oh. Are you serious right now? I think this is half the deck, y'all. Y'all about to make me work for it. Let's go. Temperance, judgment, strength, the Emperor, death. That's y'all. That's Scorpio right there. The Devil. Ooh. The Tower. And the Hermit. Child. Let's get into some truths. Let's get into the realness of this. You know how in message it comes through as divine said, or like there's something outside of you guiding you, right? This reading is speaking about the divine in you. So something is being made, something is being balanced out. And it's not in the sense of the justice card, weights and balances. It's about something that isn't fair. But it's like you're not being fair to yourself. Like you're free and you need to come into
your power, yourself, beloved, to strength. Leo energy. It's about your divinity. It's about your divinity. And the emperor is here, and the emperor holds a lot of responsibility. The emperor is judged on whether the things in their group, their tribe, is successful. It is a leader, a boss, a husband, a father, a grandfather. Hold on, dismiss. Time for you guys to work out. It's 4:30. My kids are homeschooled. They gotta work out every day. Um, your alarm just went off. So this is about you knowing your full authority, freeing yourself from weak or low vibrational thoughts and patterns and processes and cycles. There's some endings that need to happen in order for new beginnings to happen. These endings are related to more carnal nature. It could be people, places, and things. It could be addictions. It could be patterns. It could be self-sabotage. But we are in the full moon, and there's a lunar eclipse, and this is all happening in Scorpio energy, which is a water element. And Scorpio represents transformation. So lots of transformation for all of us right now in this scorpionic energy. You're being called to transform. So to be an energy alchemist and to shift some things in your life to your greater good or to your purpose. To the tower, this is your ideas and concepts, your home, your little home, how you normally operate, being completely shook up, the foundation being shooken and torn apart in order to build it anew. And the hermit is your last card, and the hermit is about um, separating yourself, spending some time alone. Some of y'all may be, having some social anxiety. Some of y'all may be feeling like you don't want to be bothered. And that is because the purpose of that is for you to do this work. It's for you to come into and understand your divinity, and to free yourself from some binding, low vibrational, self-harming practices or actions and movements. The death card is really a very positive card. Life has its cycles of life, death, and rebirth. And this death is transforming you into a rebirth, this ending of something. I feel a really heavy sense of, I would use the word coming through frustration, because there are some who are so caught up in self-sabotaging behavior that you're missing the mark for that reason. You are so carnal, you are so focused on materialism and not enough spiritualism that you literally have missed for a lot of your life, how to create, how to lead, how to live in your purpose. And divine is saying that some of you are waiting for this force to come do some things for you, when this divine force is waiting for you to do it, for you to resonate at a frequency that promotes this expansion and growth that you're looking forward to. So this huge shakeup that is coming is an opportunity for you to really get in alignment and balanced. For you to, the hermit is for you to look at your choices, how you've been moving, and decide to love yourself completely and fully. It is for you to decide to empower yourself and to release yourself from some things that maybe have been binding you. A card in this overall arching energy that really signifies prosperity for me is actually the Emperor being pointed out, where the Emperor is a whole level up. The Emperor holds status. The Emperor is respected. The Emperor is respect. It is a whole, and the Emperor is in has riches and financial security and all of those things, and that is what you want to call yourself, which is the equivalent to a king or a pharaoh. And some of you want to hold that Heru energy, but there's some self-serving behaviors here or self-sabotaging behaviors here that are really, they're causing this tower moment, which is actually a positive opportunity. Again, hey, how was school? Yeah, so my oldest goes to school. Yeah? Why? Because it's Friday?
Yeah, because everybody, like, this is the week where everybody start testing a lot.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think it was, last day was Tuesday.
Mm. And everything was okay? Good. I ain't gotta go beat nobody up. You don't have no problems like that, y'all. I just have to be the mom and the dad, so I try to, offer some male jokes, All right, let me get some shuffles and we'll get into this reading. And then I have fire elements, and then we're going to wrap this thing up. All praises to the Most High. Okay. Use this energy and this opportunity to advance yourself quickly through it while it's here for you to really alchemize, be an energy alchemist. Transform some things in this transformative energy so that it's not going to take months and years for you to achieve this change. You get what I'm saying? That's why some of you, there's some personal belief systems that are really limiting that are causing your timeline of progression or receiving or whatever you're creating. It's causing a stagnation because you're stuck in some ideology. Look at my hand. I'm like, stop. You're stopping yourself. There's a stagnation because you're waiting on something that you're in full control of. Some of you operate in a nature of like a breadcrumb or scarcity kind of mindset. So you hoard things, and so nothing's coming in because you're not giving. You're not operating as if there's enough. You get what I'm saying? It's hindering you. Your journey is your first card. You are being led on a new path. You're being led on a new path. And it is divinely guided, which the temperance also means that. But the way it's being pushed through me is the focus. It's like divine forces is saying, no, don't put the focus on me being the word divine. Put the focus on water elements being divine. But it does mean a balancing happening. Hostilities. Yeah, there's going to be some problems in your, people aren't going to like the new you. People aren't going to like this about you. There are people that are okay with partying with you in your low vibrational struggle. They are totally hip. They think that is it. You on a whole flex through your struggle. They're there for you. They're comforting you. They're trying to talk you through it, but really they don't want you to elevate. They don't want this change to happen for you. So this is going to cause some hostilities. So there will be some losses. Yin and yang, balance again. To the sun for positive results. You are the Metatron. There is a force that is with you that ain't playing no games, is going to hold you accountable. You need to know all these things in order to know how to navigate and how to move. So, the angel of love is here to walking away. Some of you are holding on to people, and you may have once loved them, but they're not it, and you're holding on to that. And the emperor only embraces the empress. The empress is the only match and partner for the emperor. You can be male, female, you can identify with whatever you identify. These are energies. I don't deal in genders. If I speak on a gender, I will clarify why I'm speaking on a gender. But let me say this, that when you walk away, you're healing, actually. Your job in this person's life or these people's life is to impact them, to get them to feel, to awaken certain energies and emotions in them. And the walking away is going to hurt, but it's like, what do we do when they say you love your kids? I'm waiting for it to be shown. It's scrambling around. I'm like, divine, find the earthly word for this. It's a tough love, where, sometimes you have to tough love people, and that's by being real and honest. And some of y'all, something in your life is not balanced masculine and feminine energy. And it's time for you to come into that, because that is where um, your life comes together. So life can feel like it's a journey. Life can feel like, it's tough and it's a roller coaster. And that is because you're not going with the flow. Some of you have been trusted with information or patterns or symbols, or something very sacred within you is encoded, and you are not honoring that about yourself, because the attraction of the streets or the attraction of material life, you think that you have to choose one or the other, when they are both equally offered to you, but in harmony. And so there is this opportunity now in this transformation energy for you to harmonize self. And that's what you're being called to do. Healing of the ages. Something about you, you all are healers, and it is time for you to operate at that level, in decisions. Some of you don't want to make certain decisions because you're afraid of hurting someone, or you're afraid of making the wrong decision. And I have to tell you that the emperor is a complete pharaoh. The emperor is no. There is no indecision. There is no time for that, because it affects everything and everyone attached to the emperor, if the emperor is stagnant or if the emperor is on the wrong path. So it's time for you to get it together. There are money blessings coming in with you to caring conversations. Some of you have a ultimate love. Some of you love someone, and you haven't been very kind, or you're not speaking to this person in the correct way, or there's someone you want to offer love to, that you walked away from, to angel of love and walking away. And it is time for you. Your money is in the center of this. Your wealth, your riches, your royal status is determined by how you move. If you are moving like a peasant, if you are moving like someone weak, if you are being led instead of leading, if you have to look outside of yourself and you're looking at everybody except you on how to prosper, when prosperity comes from within to without. I shared a video on my page today. It is May 5th, 2023. And this gentleman is speaking about, this beloved God is speaking about why it's so easy for some people to receive. And it is because they are in the favor of Most High. They know Most High. And so y'all looking at people who you think like they got wealthy as a human, I need to do what they did. And you don't know what energy that person is off of that camera, outside of that book, in their daily life as an executive and CEO. You have to look at someone's character. You have to know who you're really look at. How do they offer charity? Do they mentor? What are they doing with this financial abundance? What are they sowing into life, into the thread of life? Some of y'all are really being led, and the emperor is never led, never, unless it is with Most High, divine forces. So you're really missing the mark spiritually, I guess, is this message. Like, spiritually, you can have a good time. You can enjoy yourself. You can go out. You can do all the things you normally do, but there's an integrity. There is a character, the qualities and traits of this emperor, this masculine energy, that you need to balance with some divine feminine energy. And you need to come into understanding how powerful you are. Stop looking at others. That's envy. That's jealousy. That's causing your stagnation because you're not believing in yourself. You say you're believing in yourself because you're trying things according to what others did. That's their path. You're on your own journey. Your own. And this reading is beautiful because it's giving insight into where you may have taken a wrong turn, and it's showing you how you're being guided back. How would you know you were being guided back without divine forces telling you that? Like, how would you know? And you need to know. This is the season. This is transformation time, and use this full moon energy, this eclipse energy, use it to transform what you've been doing, to break those self-sabotaging patterns. I don't know why my voice is like that, because y'all know I'm usually monotone, no emotion, channeling it through, but there's this frustration coming through with it. Like, water is pretty unpredictable though. Like water, people think, oh, it just flows. Have y'all ever seen the ocean, the deep dark ocean, and the top of the water and what's inside it and what it has to maintain and be responsible for? Have y'all seen a storm out in the middle of a sea? Like, water is very temperamental. So it's time to get it together. This is a blessing to be in this transformation energy. Community is here. Archangel Gabriel, all tied up. Yeah, you're free. It's time for you to release this stuff. Some of you have to have a whole change of people, places, and things, and what you indulge in and what you enjoy. Some of you really need to stop watching other people's opinions and form your own, is what I hear. It's time for you to stop being led. Cornucopia. That is that abundance and peace and blessings and wealth and leadership. Archangel Michael, coming in, guiding your life, not letting up on you, but protecting you as well. You are being protected, but you are also being guided. Archangel Michael is waiting for you to understand why you're here, and that you are royalty. When Archangel Michael comes out, it is literally a sign of being chosen. It is a sign of your divinity, protection. You hear me? Archangel Michael is my protector. I met Archangel Michael when I was in Peru, using ayahuasca, and I also met and Archangel Michael channeled message through me to a healer that was doing past life regression hypnosis for me. And I had never heard the name Michael. I had only heard Michael, but I have a recording of it on CD. And when he was speaking through me, and she asked me who was with me when I was in the council, this light, and it was like a council there. And the name came across, and I was stuttering, trying to say, it was Michael. It wasn't Michael. So that's how that name came through. And he came through it came through in Peru as well. But I didn't know that's what it was. I just described the energy of the being and the presence and the object that it held and used to cut the cord to bring me into life. And it turns out to be Archangel Michael. You are very much being held accountable, and your life is going to continue the way it is until you open up and you understand what you're here for, and that there's a divine purpose over your life. You playing games out here and you're being brought into peace. But what brings you to cornucopia? Cornucopia to Archangel Michael, your divine purpose. Community and strategy. Angel of strength, there's strength again. The world, new beginning. Yeah, it's time for you guys to get it together. It's time for a new start. And there's I feel a sense of competitiveness, but I also feel a strong sense of pride in the sense of ego. And it's really, some of you are afraid to really be yourselves. I posted a video this past week about being weird. I'm weird. Don't flirt with me. I'm weird, right? And I'm not ashamed to say that I'm different. I am. I don't want someone to come into my life and I put on airs or I wasn't myself, and then I'm not accepted when it's time to be, when shit gets real, right? You are being called mask off. Mask all the way off, period. Mask off. That's where you're at. And you're going to get served and served and served until you take this mask off. It's okay to have highs and lows. You don't have to always, pharaohs, they have people, they have advisors. Like, it's okay to have a community of people, but who is your community of people? You know, are you listening to haters? Are you listening to low vibrational, angry people that are hell-bent on self-destruction? That negative group of people that always comforts you in your hard time, but never, ever, ever really walk you through you changing? They don't want you to change. They want you to be low so that they can still hold on to you as property. They want to hold you. There's something in them that has a lot of fear. Something about you's come along and they're feeding off of you like an energy vampire. They're literally like a vampire sucks blood. They're feeding off of you and they're refilling, and you're being left unreplenished. You're being left lowly, depleted. Appreciation. That word alone deserves some silence and reflection. Appreciation. Some of you have taken a road trip in your journey with people that don't mean you the best, and some of you have walked away from that angel of love. And it's time for you to sit and smell the roses. It's time for you to look at what is beautiful in your life and what is weeds. Those endings. It's time for you to weed the garden. Wow, I wasn't expecting this, but I just come ready and open. I don't try. So I'll be trying to carry other people's energy all day. So I wait until it's time to hit it. I make sure I'm balanced, and then I come through, and then a happy ending. Happy family. Once you release these attachments. There you go. There you go, water elements. Meditate. That's good. Do y'all know? Never mind. That was personal. I'll keep that to myself. That was my business. Energy work. Some of you need to plan a vacation. There's someone, a person, place, or thing y'all supposed to be heading to. You need to start journaling. I've started journaling. I love it. I love it. I love it. And sometimes I started journaling, I thought, because, at my age, I don't want to forget things, which is easily to do now in life. But I started journaling, and man, I journal downloads, I journal dreams, I journal thoughts. I just divide them or label and title them in the journal according to what they are, how they present, whether it be download, dream, thoughts, vision. I have visions, so I write my visions down now too, what I see. It's telling you to journal as well. Some of you need to take a break from all the things that pull at you, even if it's just taking road trips with the music off, clearing your mind. This hermit, this alone time is like a part of your prescription for moving forward. This is a prescription, okay? This is a therapeutic reading. Part of your prescription is some alone time. And that's that meditation, but it's also, if you can't go out of town, taking walks, taking drives, and just, analyzing your life, looking at what is really, really, really serving your life and what isn't. And you're going to have to be an emperor, and you're going to have to be brave, and you're going to have to make decisions. An emperor can make hard decisions, tough decisions. An emperor does not have favoritism. Doesn't. It's for the overall good of everyone. Generations. Yeah, these are patterns, generational curses, a way of being, something you're trying to prove to your family, friends. You're trying to prove something, but you're operating in toxic emperor, which would be cruel and mean and very self-serving. It's time to release. Ancient healing wisdom is here. I'm telling you, y'all are chosen. There's something purposeful about your life. And I don't know what y'all scared of, because if you holding on to alcohol, drugs, affairs, toxic relationships, like if y'all holding on to that type of stuff over what you get when you walk in your divinity, see, that's where those personal beliefs get in the way. Divine is saying, y'all think that to walk in your purpose is to be holy, a religious concept. Walking in your purpose is about not being disconnected from self and all. That's what it means. It means that you energetically are contributing to a high vibrational life and frequency. So if you are contributing to high vibrational life, you get high vibrational results, which are abundance, fortune, wealth, popularity, respect. Those things come. You know how you meet someone and everywhere they go, everybody just loves them, like they are drawn to them. That's what you become. Is because you have something to offer at that point. Whereas now, what are you offering? Whew. Promise. Some of you made a promise coming into this life that you haven't fulfilled. And it's related to innocence. It's related to love. Solitude, spending that time alone and focusing. I don't know why that came out, but it did. So I'm going to say it. It's in your cards. Those are your cards, literally. Generations, release, ancient healing wisdom, promise, innocence, solitude, and focus. Let's get your numerology, and then we're going to wrap it up. Follow your dreams. Rebirth. We're in that transformation energy. That's been said quite a few times in here. Leadership. All in line with your reading. Physical activity. This deck is just getting on my nerves. It's acting sticky. Surrender to the truth. Domestic harmony follows. Spirituality. This is such a refreshing reading, though. I have a lot of family members that, not family members, well, family members. I make my own family up. It's not my relatives, they're my family. You know, people that are a part of my vibrational match. I have Scorpio children, 2 Scorpio children, Scorpio friends. Do I have any female Scorpio friends? I think my Scorpio friends are male Scorpio if we're talking gender. But my community is full of all representations of being a human. So masculine, no, I can't say masculine, and they're male. Okay, we're going to leave it there because they're pretty balanced. But this is that Scorpio transformation energy that we're in. And it's time it is there for all of us to benefit from. Cancer, Pisces, it's for all of us to take advantage of. But I feel like you all have a leg up, being that it is a water element and it is it's your elemental season. You get what I'm saying for this full moon lunar eclipse. So y'all have some sort of advantage. Like it's a easy ticket, you know, like you're being given the key without a lot of effort. Domestic harmony, spirituality, new beginnings. Your environment affects you a lot. You need to look at your environment. Individuality, for sure, because some of y'all are followers and you think you're a leader because of your title, but you're not. You're still following. Everything you're doing is because someone else said, and you're not moving divinely so that you can really get that level up. You can really come into that king, queen, pharaoh ship. You know, like you're trying to get what someone else has when you can't compare your path to someone else's. Yours is set. Yours is designed differently. Self-love, and it's time to take a time out. All right. Well, that was your reading. I think it was actually positive. Like, had I had someone, I had to connect. I had to use my gifts and books, and I had to sit. And every now and then I would meet someone that would drop some jewels on me, and I knew it was a special message. But I didn't have a tarot reader. I didn't have someone with sight or someone to channel. I didn't have anyone except for those, you know, interactions here and there when someone would just say something to me and I'm like, that was divine. Like that, I'm supposed to pay attention to what this person is saying because it was out of place, right? I didn't have that. You all have this amazing tool right now that's about to jumpstart y'all and elevate y'all, and y'all have this reading. It's blessed to be able to have that insight and to be able to go back and regroup. And this isn't something that's timely that you're being guided into. This is something that you simply need to just emanate and be. Okay? So that is your reading. That's all I got for you. I am about to do fire elements and then I'm done. I love y'all. Peace.